Are you guys confused about which all-rounder to pick or to buy that are in meta and which can carry the entire game? Don't worry, in this video I will show you top 10 best all-rounder in Pokemon Unite that can carry the entire game, so that you don't have to waste your coin on wrong Pokemon. Not only that, in this video I will show you their best build, battle item, boost emblem and their best moveset with the guideline. Now without wasting any time, let's begin the video. In the number 10, we have Lucario. Lucario is one of the Pokemon which has really good mobility, especially with the Bone Rush and extreme speed. With his mobility, he can easily reach the backline of the opposing Pokemon and take down the damage dealer. Not only this, with Power Punch and Close Combat, he can literally one-shot the enemy. The damage Lucario deals with Close Combat is totally insane. Moreover, recently the Unite move of Lucario has got buffed. Because of this, Lucario has managed to come back in the meta. In the early game, Lucario is quite weak. He shined from mid to late game. Lucario power spike come when he reaches level 7. And for the best moveset, all 4 moves of Lucario are good. You must use Close Combat with Power Punch and Extreme Speed with Bone Rush. With Close Combat and Power Punch, you get high damage but less mobility. With Bone Rush and Extreme Speed, you get high mobility but little bit of less damage. And these two are one of the best build for Lucario. And here's the boost emblem. In the number 9, we have Scizor. Scizor is one of the Pokemon which deals damage gradually. He deals burst damage only with his Unite move. He is one of the Pokemon which is very easy to master. All you have to do is spam the vote button while using Scizor. If you are new in Pokemon Unite and looking for a strong Pokemon, I would suggest you to play Scizor. Scizor can literally do 1v3 or 1v4 if he gets proper farm in the early game. The reason why I put Scizor in the number 9 is he got massive durability and the damage he deals is also quite good. Moreover, Scizor is very easy to master and beginner friendly. And for the best moveset for Scizor is Bullet Punch and Sword Dance. If you take other move rather than Bullet Punch, you will automatically become Scyther, so be careful with it. And for the battle item, I would suggest you to take Potion. The Potion has very low cooldown. You can use it in every team fight. Because of this, it becomes super hard to kill Scizor. These two are one of the best build for Scizor. And here's the boost emblem. In the number 8, we have Dragonite. Dragonite is one of the Pokemon which deals highest amount of damage in terms of melee attacking. If the enemy Pokemon does not have any kind of stun, it's become almost impossible to win against Dragonite because the damage he deals is totally brutal. He can take down the squishy Pokemon in just 2 or 3 hits. The only problem with the Dragonite is in the early game. He needs lots of farm to evolve into Dragonite because the damage comes only after he evolves into Dragonite. Before, it used to take level 9 to evolve into Dragonite, but thanks to the new update, now he turned into Dragonite in just level 8. Because of this, Dragonite has managed to come back in the meta. And for the best moveset, use Outrage and Dragon Dance. With Outrage, his basic attack damage increases, and with Dragon Dance, his basic attack speed increases. I find these two combo one of the best move for Dragonite. And for the battle item, you can use X Speed or Full Heal, and these two are one of the best build for Dragonite. This one for full damage and this one for defense with mid damage. And here's the boost emblem. In the number 7, we have Machamp. Machamp is one of the Pokemon which can do literally one shot to the enemy. Especially with his Unite move, he can one shot the whole team of enemy. Even in early game, Machamp has quite good damage. Machamp is also like an assassin. He can go to the backline and take down the damage dealer of opposing Pokemon. Machamp has really high damage and the movement speed of Machamp is also quite good. And about the durability, it's in the mid range. His durability is neither too good nor too bad, and moreover it's very easy to master Machamp. There is no rocket sign on playing the Machamp, and if you are new in Pokemon Unite, I would suggest you to play him, especially in the solo queue. And about the best moveset for Machamp, it's Cross Chop and Dynamic Punch. With these two moves, you can deal massive amount of damage, especially to the squishy Pokemon. And for the battle item, I always prefer Eject Button because you can use Dynamic Punch and Eject Button as a combo and surprise the opposing Pokemon. And these two are one of the best build for Machamp. And here's the boost emblem. In the number 6 we have Zacian. Zacian is one of the Pokemon which has the damage, the mobility and most importantly the durability. Zacian has the potential to deal high amount of damage even from early game until late game. Because of this, Zacian can dominate the game very effectively if you know how to play him properly. The only problem with Zacian is the AoE energy. You have to use it very carefully. Zacian is one of the most hardest Pokemon to master in Pokemon Unite. It takes lots of practice to master him properly, and if you are new in Pokemon Unite, I won't suggest you to play Zacian. And for the best moveset, take Sacred Sword and Agility. With Sacred Sword, you can deal massive amount of damage, especially when you used it with AoE energy. And Agility gives you movement speed as well as attack speed. For the battle item, always go for the eject button. And this is one of the best build for Zacian. And here's the boost emblem for Zacian. You can take a screenshot if you want. In the number 5 we have Mewtwo X. He is one of the Pokemon which is very easy to master. Mewtwo X is beginner friendly, you don't need high skill to play him. Just like Scizor, you have to just spam the button while playing Mewtwo X. He is beginner friendly but yet very strong. He can deal massive amount of damage even to the defender. Mewtwo X has the potential to carry the entire game only if he gets proper farm. And if you are playing Mewtwo X, I would suggest you to go in the jungle, especially in the early game, because in the early game Mewtwo X need little bit of more farm. And about the best moveset, I prepare Recover with Future Size and Teleport with Size Strike. And for the battle item, you can either use X Speed or Eject button, and these two are one of the best build for Mewtwo X. And here's the boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 4 we have Blaziken. Blaziken is literally all in one. He has the damage, the durability and very high mobility. And moreover, Blaziken has got buff. Because of this, he has managed to come back in the meta. Now Blaziken unlock his Unite move at just level 8. Because of this, he can dominate even in the early game. And about the damage, it's totally insane. The reason why Blaziken is in the number 4 because the cooldown of all his moveset are very low. As a result, he can deal massive amount of damage frequently, and the mobility is the bonus point for Blaziken. But it's quite hard to master Blaziken. You need lots of practice to master him properly. By the way, I have created guide video for Blaziken and it's about 4 minutes. You can watch it if you want. Just search Blaziken full tutorial in just 4 minutes. And about the best moveset for Blaziken, of course it's all 4 of them. And for the battle item, always use eject button. And these two are one of the best build for Blaziken. And here's the boost emblem. You can take screenshot if you want. In the number 3 we have Buzzwole. Buzzwole is one of the Pokemon which can literally one-shot the squishy Pokemon. In 1 vs 1, no one can defeat Buzzwole. Even in early game, he can deal lots of damage. When Buzzwole reaches level 5, he can dominate the lane very effectively, only if you know how to play him properly. The reason why Buzzwole is in the top 3 because of the stun and the damage he has. Buzzwole is one of the Pokemon which does highest amount of stun in Pokemon Unite. Because of this, Buzzwole is also being used in the professional tournaments. And to master Buzzwole is neither too hard nor too easy. You just need little bit of practice to master him. And about the best moveset, always go for Super Power and Smackdown. And for the battle item, of course it's eject button. And these two are one of the best build for Buzzwole. And here's your boost emblem. Don't forget to take a screenshot. In the number 2 we have Urshifu. Now you might be wondering why Urshifu is in the top 2. Even though recently Urshifu got nerfed, but still he is a great Pokemon for solo ranking. Urshifu has one of the best defense in terms of all-rounder, and the damage he deals is super brutal. If the enemy does not have any kind of stun, it's just impossible to stop Urshifu. Because of the passive, the cooldown of his moveset are almost 0 seconds. I have already created a guide video for 0-second cooldown on Urshifu's moveset, and if you are new in Urshifu, you should definitely watch this video. In the early game, I would suggest you to go in the jungle because before reaching level 5, Urshifu is quite weak, but as soon as you reaches level 5, Urshifu becomes beast. He can literally dominate any lane in the early game. Always try to go aggressive in the early game, especially when you have the level lead, because in the early game most of the Pokemon does not have stun. And about the best moveset, always go for liquidation and surging strike. These two movesets are one of the best moves for Urshifu. Wicked blow and throat chop are good, but they are not much effective as surging strike and liquidation. And about the battle item, take full heal so you can immune the stun effect of enemy. And these two are one of the best build for Urshifu. And here's the boost emblem. In the number 1, it's none other than Mimikyu. Mimikyu is one of the Pokemon which can deal high amount of damage from early game to late game. He can literally one-shot any Pokemon. Right now, Mimikyu is totally broken. The damage he deals is way too high. It's because he has recently received a new buff. The reason why Mimikyu is in the top 1, because Mimikyu is an perfect assassin. He can mark any Pokemon and kill them. And if you are playing Mimikyu, always try to mark the damage dealer of opposing Pokemon, because when you take down the damage dealer or backline of the opposing Pokemon, there is 99.9% chance that your teammates will win the fight. Whenever you play Mimikyu, always try to go in the central area, because Mimikyu needs to reach level 5, and after reaching level 5 you can easily dominate the early game. By the way, I have created a guide video for proper jungling rotation so you can level up faster, and if you haven't watched it yet, you can check it out. About the best moveset for Mimikyu, without any doubt, it's Play Rough and Shadow Sneak. As I have mentioned earlier, Play Rough has got buff. Because of that, Mimikyu is totally broken right now. You should definitely play Mimikyu if you want to rank up faster. For the battle item, I would suggest you to use eject button, and these two are one of the best build for Mimikyu. And here's the boost emblem. It's time to end the video now, but before that I would like to say something. Every week I upload a guide video for Pokemon Unite, and if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can watch more content like this. And if this video was helpful for you, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
With